It's a new chapter for Southern Miss football. Charles Huff takes the reins of the program officially. Our Blake Brannon has more from Hattiesburg on Coach Huff's vision to take Southern Miss back to the top.
About a month and a half after the firing of head coach Will Hall, Southern Miss found the 23rd head coach of the Golden Eagles in Marshall's Charles Huff. Huff didn't mince words when asked about the difficulty of the job ahead of him, but says it'll be a group effort from players to fans and everyone in between to find success at the Rock.
We're going to struggle in some aspects. Obviously, we're trying to completely flip a roster, completely flip a culture and a mentality. Struggle doesn't mean lose, struggle doesn't mean give up, struggle doesn't mean we won't. Struggle just means that it's not going to happen overnight.
In Huff's 4 years with the Thundering Herd, he led them to 4 straight bowl games and a Sun Belt Conference championship. Those winning ways are something he wants to bring back to Hattiesburg and knows some things need to change to find success moving forward.
You know, I don't think you should ever negate or move away from your history and tradition and the things that you've done. But if you keep looking at your house saying, man, that's a beautiful house, someone's going to build a bigger one behind you.
Huff is also known as one of the best recruiters in all of college football, and while he hasn't been on campus long, recruiting and the transfer portal are already among his top priorities as they look to get players with the right fit.
We're going to be very strategic about the persons we're recruiting, their families, their fitability to Southern Miss and Hattiesburg. I'm not going to bring anybody into this community that I don't think is a good fit and is not going to benefit this community. Could be the best player in the world, but if the best player in the world is damaging this community, he's not the best player for us.
Coach Huff is already familiar with the Magnolia State after spending time with Mississippi State and Alabama, and says that knowledge of the state will pay dividends on the recruiting trail.
I think the relationship piece is huge. Jeremy and I talked. Mississippi is a special place. A lot of young men never want to leave Mississippi. They want to stay close to home. So knowing that, you know, is important. Mississippi is also a place where you can be on one side of the state and you can be totally different on another. Having that familiarity will help me and my staff go into those areas and know exactly what we're getting into, what we're looking for.
For the Golden Eagles, the rise back to the top starts with a single step, and Coach Huff is already starting to catch on.
Yeah, so help me out, I'm new, okay? So they told me when it's all over, I'm supposed to say, Southern Miss?
In Hattiesburg, Blake Brannon, WLOX News Now.